position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back for a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they wanted to do, man. Just turn the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get...
Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arizona State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time...
Taking a shot on the first play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it up to 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red break on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Dings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw again. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The field goal is no good. And after
No.
this quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Stop showing me that.
Everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give to the left side. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn...
Wide open spaces. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And they will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. The sure hands, it's Benedict. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Red Raiders are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Wow, what an angle by me. Jesus.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Arizona State. He got him loose and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the gun, the ground game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Hey, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Snagged out of the air. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Finds a man on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Benedict. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Here we go, here we go. The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Immediately fires to the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Sun Devils in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Wood. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Got his man. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
It's a wicket. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Rifles it down the middle. Catching stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll run it on first and goal. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling our coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Trying to get behind the defense.
I don't know. Just do that.
That deep ball was right on the money. You
What a
just
grab.
have to make that catch. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in. That is a good sign for this offense.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense changing the play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At the 40, there he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to add another. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Snatch it quickly on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
Got a man, it's Tillman.
Why did I get slipped on
He gets
him?
those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Red Raiders will snap it on first and 10. The sure hands, it's Tillman. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win it. David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Defense.
What?
That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Let's go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the outside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Set, ready.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's got it on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the ground with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
So surprised we have not been...
Reels it in down the right side. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The give out of the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Thompson to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Going the other way, he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy, right? He's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Oh, he's got a chance. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona.
Thompson wants to throw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens.
He's got it on the outside. Open space in the middle. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
No harder position to play in the ballgame than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
He's got it and still
He
on his
blocked me in
feet.
the back.
Touchdown, Red
Like, he
Raiders.
dead just blocked me in the back, bro. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be. Look at this. Man, he just blocked me in the back. That's crazy.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Arizona State has the ball back quarterback and the offense making its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A strike downfield. Look out! The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Thompson to throw. Pulls it in. It's Spears. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw
Texas Tech really got the shoot.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds.
Why does this nigga keep playing? Get
Looks
off
as
the
if we have an
field.
injury on that last play, and we'll
Why
take
don't
a
get
break
hurt
to
every
check him
20
out.
seconds, bro?
Clock is
Why don't they
under
just take
4
him off
minutes
the
as they come to
field,
the line
please?
for second down. Finds his man
Good
in the
job.
middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about
Bro,
the speed
take that
after he
nigga
made his
off the
break? He was
field,
able to
please.
actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Just a start. We're going to take it out.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Still running at the 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little...
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side now. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. He's got it for a big play. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Sun Devils heading quickly to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And the offense takes control of this football game. Man, I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Thompson wants to throw. It's complete to the right. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Abraham.
Whoa.
Slips a tackle when he's got room. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll take it in for
They
the
just
touchdown. It won't
outroute
have
that
much
to a
impact
fucking
on the outcome of the game, but it is a
comeback.
fabulous party
Crazy.
gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
Actually,
it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Rushes on him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lets it fly. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player,
Isaiah threw the ball for 1,000 yards. Fourteen to. I think the biggest thing now is just make sure there's no injuries. One, two, three, four. We'll be back for conference play. I appreciate y'all. Have a good